We What a great day we have. This is Christmas Eve Day, and we have Mary Sue Thompson, and along with Shannon Fitzsimmons in the Green Studio for Live at Lunch, KRFC, Fort Collins, and we are now going to take a trip.
We'll take a step back and you will realize you don't have much time. Open doors are calling for you. I'll stay and try something new. And you've been sitting in Perfectville for so long you forgot it'll all be gone. Yeah, all be gone. And I've been sitting here for years trying to convince you you should move on. Just move on. 'Cause there's some places we could go. And I've been dying to leave, so don't tell me no. Take a trip with me. We'll find a new city. Break our peace of mind in this perfect life. We could go to Mars, or just step outside your front door. It doesn't matter to me. Or take a trip with me. Well, no less than a step and no further than the galaxy. Oh, it doesn't matter where we travel, as long as you're always traveling with me. 'Cause there's some places we could go. And I've been dying to leave, so don't tell me no. Take a trip with me. We'll find a new city. Break our peace of mind in this perfect life. We could go to Mars, or just step outside your front door. It doesn't matter to me, as long as we leave. I wanna feel the sand on my feet. See the 7 wonders of the world. Oh, baby, please, yeah. Take a trip with me. We'll find a new city. Break our peace of mind in this perfect life. We could go to Mars, or just step outside your front door. It doesn't matter to me. Or take a trip with me.
Well, that's really exciting having you two in here. That sounds fantastic.
Thank you so much for having us, Vincent.
We're here with Mary Sue and Shannon, and aside from the incredible harmonies, and we'll be talking about that, your guitar chops are really impressive, and you have to look at Dave Beagle.
Yeah, I'm so lucky to be studying under him, because he's just this amazing guitar player who happens to be living in our town, and I can't believe he was willing to teach me, but it's a huge blessing and hopefully something I'll never take for granted. And any guitar skills I have to give credit to him, because he's taught me everything I know, and I'm really just humbled to be working with such an amazing guitar player.
Mm-hmm. And for those not familiar with Dave Beagle, Beegle, with the Jurassic Casters, and does just amazing.
It's mind-boggling stuff. Yeah,
one of the best guitar
good.
players in the world.
Yep.
In our town. And so we're having a great time, and we're going to hear some more music. You are becoming quite the songwriter, and we'll be talking about that as well. This next song, Me and You, this is Mary Sue along with Shannon.
Hold my love in a paper box. Send it off to you. If I could find a time, a city between two hearts, but what do we care? Even when you're leaving me, I know that you're still there. And it started with a glimpse and a chance, hello, tryna play it cool, let's take it slow. Oh, they all think that they know that I'm moving too fast, too young to know someday you're gonna let me go. But what do they know? Because I've never fallen in love this hard. I'm not scared of a broken heart, and no one can tell me that I'm not gonna get lost on the coast with you. Stay forever and we'll make it true. We can meet whoever we want to, just me and you. Do-do-do-do. Just me and you. Remember those times we were playing cards, you and your dog and my old guitar. Your house was like my favorite clothes. I tried them on and I knew I was home. And it started with a glimpse and a chance, hello, tryna play it cool, let's take it slow. But oh, they all think that they know that I'm moving too fast, too young to know someday you're gonna let me go. But what do they know? Because I've never fallen in love this hard. I'm not scared of a broken heart, and no one can tell me I'm not gonna get lost on the coast with you. Stay forever and we'll make it true. We can be whoever we want to, just me and you. And who says your first can't be your last? Let's just self-run and don't look back. You're all you need to be. So who cares if they don't understand? They'll have their say, but we'll be gone. Because I've never fallen in love this hard. I'm not scared of a broken heart. No one can tell me I'm not gonna get lost on the coast with you. Stay forever and we'll make it true. We can be whoever we want to, just me and you. Do-do-do-do. Just me and you. Hold my love in a paper box, send it off to you. If I could find the time.
Wow. Just went on a journey there. That was, yeah, your music really takes people away.
Thank you so much,
To
Vincent.
a good place. Really cool. And it's really nice seeing you two young ladies collaborate, because I think if we look back at Ben and Jerry's, and we should just mention once again, we are here with Mary Sue and Shannon on Live at Lunch with Vincent as your host. I want to thank very much Jason Rogers for teching the show. Thank you, sir. Mutt is teching the show. Clarification there. It was pretty cool. You two started collaborating really on the Ben and Jerry's outdoor patio. Would that be true?
Yeah. Actually, like, we were there, and I didn't even really know her at all, but she was singing a Dixie Chick song, I think it was. And I was like, oh, I think I know some harmonies to this. And we barely knew each other, but we stood around one mic together, and for the first time ever sang together in front of a live audience. And it was just the coolest experience and a great way to meet another musician.
Shannon?
Yeah, the first time we sang harmonies together, I think, wasn't it like Landslide?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Great song.
Do the Dixie Chicks sing it? I think it's by Stevie Nicks, but a bunch of people cover it. The Dixie Chicks cover it too. Yeah, and I was actually really nervous. Like, I think I was nervous to sing harmonies with her because, like, I was kind of intimidated at first, honestly. But, like, once we sang together, I I just like wanted to hang out with her and stuff. And so the first time we actually like met was here in the studio.
Yep.
And
Live on the radio.
we were both, we like instantly connected and had a really good time. Now we're like best friends, so
You're
that's really
inseparable.
cool. Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
I'm so glad that happened. I don't know.
We sing harmonies like in the school hallways.
All the time. Arm in arm.
Yeah. And
Rocky
people
gets to
look
hear
at
us
us
sing.
like,
What the? Yeah.
and half the time we can't hear each other, so we're just singing like random things, and people are like, "No, you can't sing."
Don't
But
do
we're
that,
like,
man.
I promise, maybe like outside of school we kind of can.
It's awesome. I love you, Shannon.
To be able to form a friendship over something as powerful as music as well, Mary Sue, you've commented on that before.
I just think that, there's a lot of things that you can have in common with a person, but when you're an artist and you feel like that's just something a part of you, and you meet someone else who feels the same way, like that's just something that they're born with and something that they really click with, to have that in common is so much different than having, our favorite color in common. Like, it's a real thing to us. And I think that's how we got to be such close friends in such a short amount of time, because it was that mutual understanding that music is our love. Like, I just love it so much. So I think that's what happened.
People like we played at Pathways Hospice,
Yeah.
right? A couple weeks ago, and the lady there was like, "Oh, how long have they known each other?" And my mom was like, "I mean, like less than half, like a little
few
over half a
months,
year."
Yeah, a little over half a year, like
Maybe.
6 months, 7 months.
And she was like, "Okay, I feel like they've like known each other for a long time, because like we just, I
We
guess
just click.
Yeah,
Well, people were saying that, honestly, right away when you started performing together after knowing each other a week or two. People thought you had been singing together for quite some time.
That's awesome. That's really flattering. We always get a little nervous.
we do.
It's really great. So when you were out at the Cream of the Crop, one of the very regular listeners was White Owl,
Yes.
a very well beloved figure here in Fort Collins. And you, Mary Sue, took that as a songwriting opportunity.
Yeah, my dad. We were at the gig, and my dad was just snapping pictures, and I was looking through them later that evening, and I saw the picture of who they call the White Owl, and he had like an old cigarette in his hands, Santa Claus beard, and just a tie-dye shirt, and the look on his face. The look on his face. I wish everyone could see this picture, because any songwriter, or even if you're not, you would just be like, I need to tell a story about this person. So it's probably not accurate at all, but I had to interpret it somehow, and that's how the song The Owl came out, I guess.
This is Mary Sue Thompson, along with Shannon Fitzsimmons on Live at Lunch.
Something about this place, God only knows that it'll never change. People are rushing time, I stay quiet, but when will they realize life's passing by? And I stand here alone on this busy street, I guess it feels like home to me. And shaking hands and make some friends, or let them just smile apologetically. And you know that you can never take this away from me, because I know that this is where I'm gonna be. It was the summer of '85, and that's the first time that I remember her walking by. She's looking at me, what does she see? I smile at her, but she takes the lead. And oh, she's in my soul, and I'll never grow old. And oh, she's in my soul, never grow old. And you know that you can never take this away from me, because I know this is where I'm gonna be. Well, take it easy, boy. The older you grow, the more you'll see. The girls, cars, and loud guitars. You'll end up just like me. And you know you can never take this away from me, because I know this is where I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be.
You are so talented, Mary Sue.
Thank you so much, Vincent.
You as well, Shannon.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I love just singing back up with Mary Sue. Like,
Aw.
just singing harmonies with her, and like listening to her inflections and just adding little things to the song. It's really fun.
That's really sweet of you to say.
I do. I love it.
And let's give kudos to Sherry Lampiers.
Yeah.
Get Real Music Studio.
She's awesome. Like, such a good vocal coach. She always has been to me. And I really enjoyed working with her. She, I don't know, working with female coaches for me has been like the best, because they just understand, like, you know, different stance. And like, I guess what I've enjoyed most about working with her is she incorporates the whole body. And mostly what I've done with previous teachers is stuff here, which is really good. But I had never thought as a vocalist, like, there's all these muscles that you have everywhere else that you can use for vocalizing. And that's been super important to me, and something that I'm definitely still working on, but I'm really enjoying it, and it's very fascinating to me. So, yeah, she's an awesome, awesome teacher. I would recommend her.
Now, you each have Facebook pages.
This is true. Mine's Mary Sue Music, so if you go to Facebook and like / Mary Sue Music, it'll pull up my page. And then Shannon's is
Shannon Kate Fitzsimmons. So that's actually really hard to remember. But
want to spell it?
Just kidding. If you look up Shannon Kate, it might come up. My last name is hard to spell though.
Really great. And I think upcoming soon there's going to be a page with videos and so forth upcoming with both of you as well.
Yeah, we've done a couple covers together, but we might try doing some originals.
It was great. We're having a great time here on Live at Lunch, KRFC 88.9 FM with Vincent as your host. I want to thank Mutt very much for teching today. And also we want to thank very much the overseer of the audio here at Live at Lunch, Adam Bender. BenderRubelSound.com is his website. And a lot of fun stuff happening here, being that it is the day before Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
There are probably years where there are not artists in here due to family stuff going on, and it's really a thrill to have both of you in here for Live at Lunch for the first time.
Well, this is our family, so.
I feel the same way.
That was super cute.
And this is really good. I'm really excited to talk a little bit after the next song about songwriting, because you are really the songwriting force these days, Mary Sue. And this next one is You Were Telling Me.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I got two things I don't need: a sunny beach, champagne, all guaranteed. I'll leave me be. Oh, they can leave me be. In the morning, I pull my sheets, enjoy the view from inside, a world away. I'll leave with me. Come on, leave with me. Far, far away from me is a walk through my city. The world is just outside. Come see through my eyes. This ain't no big surprise. You're telling me that life ain't as easy as it seems, but I disagree. I'm the kind of girl who needs to see where it starts, where it ends, in the in-between. I will never stop, this is not a dream. So you can't tell me, oh, you're telling me. How can I describe the life I live, taking it back to all the beauty I'm living in when he's with me? Oh, when he's with me. We have no need for clever conversations, no need to live fast, there's no hesitation. He's with me, oh yeah, he's with me. He picks the place, we can stay right here or go out to space. I got my bags packed just in case. You're telling me that life ain't as easy as it seems, but I disagree. I'm the kind of girl who needs to see where it starts, where it ends, in the in-between. I will never stop, this is not a dream. So you can't tell me, oh, you're telling me.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Thank
Really
you
nice.
so much.
And for those who can't see what we're doing right now because they're listening to the radio, this is a really beautiful guitar. You just switched over from very nice Taylor acoustic to this guitar.
Strat. So I have a baby blue, I don't know, is this baby blue? It's kind of like a...
I was thinking it was.
Yeah, kind of a baby blue Strat in my hands. And it was my first guitar. Even before I got any acoustic guitars, I was living in Fiji. And I saw this band play, and I was like all inspired. And I'm like, I really want to play electric guitar. So my uncle went out for me, and he picked out this blue guitar, and he sent it all the way to Fiji. In fact, the case I have with me has rust on it from being in such a humid environment. And so this guitar has a lot of memories, and I love it. I love it so much. So yeah, that's the story behind my Strat.
Really fantastic.
Thank you.
Really, really great. Yeah. Now, you're sounding like John Mayer with these songs that you're writing, and not that you're copying him, but I know that he's an inspiration for you.
Yeah, that's the biggest compliment anybody could hand me because he's my favorite guitar player of all time. I love his new album. I listen to it all the time. I don't know. He's just my favorite guitar player. If I could ever play like him, that would be my dream come true. So
with the songwriting, there's quite a frequency. There's frequent songs that you're working on. I didn't word that very well, but you know what I'm trying to say.
I wish I did, actually. Frequent songs, what does that mean?
You're writing a lot.
Oh, yeah. I'm writing a ton lately. That seems to be like more my life. At this point, I'm like, am I a singer or am I just a songwriter? That kind of thing, because I love songwriting. And I didn't even realize that I was into songwriting until, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago. And since then, I've just been writing all the time because I love writing. Like, I don't think that I'm anything like special at it, but I think that anybody who puts their 10,000 hours in and gives it a lot of work, that's how I feel about songwriting. I don't think, some people have a special talent for it, but I think the more songs you write and the more time you put into it, the better. So that's just kind of the mentality I want to take it at,
I do, and I think that's really well put. There's an element of songwriting that I'm not sure that all musicians know maybe what they don't know because they have it. It's sort of like voice when you meet Sherry Lampiers and you think you know a lot about the aspects of singing, and then she brings in these whole concepts that are, foreign to you at first. Same thing with songwriting.
Yeah, definitely. It is. And I know I have a lot to learn, which is why I'm trying to surround myself with other people who have obviously put a lot more hours into songwriting. And it's so cool. I'm like, oh, I thought the song was pretty good. And then they pick it apart. Like, here's the different things that we could change, to make this a better song, or not necessarily better, but different. And I've learned so much through that. So I'm going to keep continuing to try to surround myself with those kind of people because I don't know, it's really, really cool. Like one of the coolest feelings in the world to write a song with someone else, because songwriting is such an intimate feeling, you know, you're putting your emotions out there, your thoughts and your ideas. So to songwrite with something else is also, again, that connection that only artists have and that kind of thing. So I've loved every minute of it.
That's really fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. We are here with Mary Sue along with Shannon here on Live at Lunch. This is super exciting having you here.
Thank you so much for having us, Vincent. This has been a lot of fun.
Really great. We are going to hear the song Down.
Yeah. Should I tell you about it, or do you want to
Sure.
go?
Yes,
okay.
please.
This was the first story song I wrote. I just wanted to tell a story, so it has nothing to do with me at all. But I don't know. I'm a little nervous to play this one because it is like it isn't to do with me at all. Like, this doesn't have my emotions in it, so it feels a little strange. But yeah, I hope you guys can like hear what the story is about and tell me after the show or something, like, oh, I understood, or I didn't follow at all, you know. So we'll see what happens. It should be exciting.
Sally was living in high school, nerd of the class in 65. Danny was playing it so cool, king of the hill at Lincoln High. Skipping class, he took a dare, go ask out the lonely square. But what he couldn't see, he had to know, why she looked so free but so alone. So he ran a comb through his hair, rolled up his cigs in his sleep, walked up to her and said, down, down, baby, let's get down. Go for a ride till the sun comes round. Down, down, sugar, we'll get it down. Hit the road, yeah, we own this town. Oh, do, do. Yeah, we own this, oh, do, do. She said, I don't know. Oh, come on, let's go. We'll only be gone for a little while. Let's walk to the car, baby, won't go far. He grabbed her hand and she hid her smile. She thought, I can't believe he wants to go with me. But she let down her hair, whispered a prayer and said, down, down, baby, let's get it down. Go for a ride till the sun comes round. Down, down, sugar, we'll get it down. Hit the road, yeah, we own this town. Oh, do, do. Yeah, we own this. Oh, do, do. Well, high school only lasts so long. The joke was off and they both moved on. Lots of rides and lots of cars. Years went by and they left their scars. All alone on another night, Danny went out for a drive. In a coffee shop so beautiful was the girl he'd known in 65. And he said, is it too late to ask you once again to go down, down, Sally, let's get this down, and tell me about the life you found. We'll take a drive through this old town. And she said yes without a sound. Down, down, baby, let's get it down. Go for a ride till the sun comes round. Down, down, sugar, we'll get it down. Hit the road, yeah, we own this town. Oh, do, do. Yeah, we own this. Oh, do, do. Yeah, we own this town.
You sounded really fantastic, Mary
Thank
Sue.
you so much, Vince.
We're here with Mary Sue. Mary Sue Music is her Facebook page. We're also accompanied here by Shannon Fitzsimmons. Shannon has a Facebook page as well, Shannon Fitzsimmons. Shannon Kate Fitzsimmons, perhaps. So really wonderful the day before Christmas, the end of this year. Certainly a lot of people reflecting on their lives this time of year, and we just want to, I know Mary Sue at one point has been part of a Blue Star Connection event, and we had a very successful one on Linden Street a little while ago here, which was quite the profound experience, I think, for everybody involved. And just want to give a shout out to Mr. John Catt, and Blue Star Connection has a website, bluestarconnection.org. They basically getting instruments into the hands of youth facing serious life challenges. And I'm going to be part of a very exciting event tomorrow morning, impacting musically the life of a young lad who's going to be pretty happy, I think, Christmas Day here. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's such a cool program. Like, not only do people get to do their passion and like play music, but they also get to play it for a good cause. And not only that, like share music instruments with other people. So it's like sharing your passion with someone else by using your own passion. Like, I don't see any loss in that. It's just such a cool program, and anybody who's a part of it, like, it's, I don't know, they're just all really thankful, and it's just a really positive atmosphere, you know?
It's very interesting, the synchronicities that happen too with the instruments getting lined up, because it's such a spiritually advanced thing that is happening.
Definitely.
Now, this is great. Christmas is tomorrow, and we're going to hear a really beautiful rendition of I Heard the Bells. And Shannon, you have some guitar chops of your own, I must say. Always have.
Thank you.
And you are going to be playing acoustic guitar on this version of I Heard the Bells on Live at Lunch.
Heard the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiar carols play, and wild and sweet their words repeat of peace on earth, goodwill to men.
I thought how as the day had come that belfries of all Christendom had rolled along the unbroken song of peace on earth, goodwill to men. And in despair I bowed my head. There is no peace on earth, I said, for hate is strong. It mocks the song of peace on earth, goodwill to men. Then pealed the bells more loud and deep. God is not dead, nor doth he sleep. The wrong shall fail, the right prevail. With peace on earth, goodwill. With peace on earth, goodwill to men.
That was really, really nice to hear that. Really
Thank
great.
you.
We are having a wonderful time here, and it's kind of hard to believe that 2014 is less than, well, it's about a week away, isn't it? It's pretty astonishing, actually. For those that have not that are hearing Mary Sue and Shannon for the first time, you're going to be hearing a lot more of them, and they are performing regularly around town. Can look for that. And there is quite a bit of cool movement happening with Mary Sue. You've got some different things going on, and you've been spending some time in Denver, actually.
Yeah. I recently got signed with a songwriting group called Lyric House in Denver, and I've been writing a lot of music for them, and currently I'm writing a song called Joker and recording it down in Denver, so I spend like all my Saturdays there recording, and it is literally the funnest thing I've ever done in my whole life.
Who are the people involved down there?
There's Jess. I don't know her last name, but she's the person that's, oversees everything. It's her company. And then the guy that I get to record with is Shane Robbins. He's down in Los Angeles right now working with a bunch of different artists. And it has been so much fun. Like, I'm so blessed to be able to work with them and be signed and like that kind of thing and write music for them. Like, I'm so thankful because it's been such a cool opportunity for me. And I've enjoyed a lot, like everything about it.
Yeah, I bet they're really glad to work with you too, because you're really this fearless artist, and you want to learn as much as you can.
I hope so. Like, I'm pretty young to be on their roster, so I really want to prove myself and write good songs. I don't want to like disappoint them or anything, but I feel like if I just keep writing and keep going at it, that I can keep making improvements and prove myself. I don't know.
Well, for someone that's just starting out, you're doing incredible.
Thank you so much, Vincent. That means a lot to me.
We're going to continue, and Shannon Fitzsimmons is in here with us as well, and this is another original. These are original songs written by Mary Sue for Live at Lunch, and You Walked In.
All right. Every girl thinks she needs a man. His ambition and his perfect plans. Well, let me tell you a story while I still can. Prince Charming is where it ends. Walked in with all your friends. Sure looked fine that night. You're quite a sight. And so it begins. And I hate your walking, your talking. I hate your friends. Your foolish ambitions and your one-night plans. Most of all, when you kiss me to start something new, I hate that I still love you. Ooh. You step in and you steal the air, demanding everyone to stop and to stare. You're always on display, your clothes and your hair. Walking around like you don't even care. And I hate your walking, your talking, and I hate your friends. You want my forgiveness, here's the back of my hand. Most of all, when you kiss me to start something new, I hate that I still love you. Ooh, I hate that I still love you. You, I hate that I still love you.
I'm having the best time here live at lunch. This is really exciting. Mary Sue, having you in the studio. Shannon, great to have both of you.
We're so glad to be here. Thank you, Vincent.
It was really great. I'm already looking at, what was the date that 6 months from now they'll be able to come back in 6 months, every 6 months. We are having a great Christmas Eve day here. And I wanted to mention just the love of blues that you have, Mary Sue, and I think that it's indicative when you were playing out at the Ben and Jerry's patio, one of the first songs you played with the electric Strat that you have was Red House by Jimi Hendrix and his influence on you.
I love Jimi Hendrix and Stevie Ray Vaughan. Right now I'm working on Stevie Ray Vaughan's version of Little Wing, and it is literally my favorite thing in the whole world. And yeah, I guess any blues player like B.B. King, the king of blues and stuff like that, like they're all inspirations to me, and they're, you know, I'm just trying to learn stuff from them and learn different licks on YouTube and that kind of thing. Like, oh, Jimi Hendrix did it this way. I'm like, all right, I'm going to try it that way. And that kind of thing, because they are such talented guitar players. Yeah, I guess I'm really inspired by blues players and that kind of thing, because it is a serious talent to play a really good and tasty, not just fast blues lick, but just a really like I really felt that. Like you're telling a story with your guitar. And I think that's such a cool gift, and hopefully one that I can attain if I keep working at it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the other thing that is inspiring is seeing the support that you get from your family, both of you, the support that you get from your families.
My parents are seriously awesome, and a huge shout out to them and all that they do for me. I definitely wouldn't be here or doing half the things that I'm doing now without them, and their support means the whole world to me. And my family being there at all my gigs, you know, I get kind of nervous for playing in front of live audiences, and then I see my family out there. And it really just calms me down, because I played for them 1,000 times, and, you know, they know how I feel about my songs and maybe how, like, why I even wrote them. And just to see them there and have their support means, I can't even tell you, it means the whole world and back to me. And I love them so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you've had performances that you've done at Summit View as well, which is kind of a precursor in some ways of you getting out in the public and playing more.
Yeah, definitely. I think the church, like playing in a church for me, was a really good thing to start out with, because there's nobody there like judging you. There's no like music, you know, critique sitting in the audience, or you're not necessarily performing. Like it's a form of worship and a form of praise, which was such a cool thing for me, because I didn't have to sit there and worry like, are these lyrics good enough or anything like that. So it was just a great place for me to start out. Such nice people in the band were really welcoming and open and that kind of thing. So I really am thankful for that opportunity and how that got me started.
Really great. We are here on Live at Lunch, KRFC 88.9 FM for Live at Lunch with Mary Sue and Shannon. And we have now this is a very heartfelt song that you're performing next.
Yeah. This was the very first song I wrote. It was a long time ago. This was before I even knew I was into songwriting, a couple years ago. And this song means a lot to me. I wrote this not for someone else. I wrote this for how I felt. And I guess I've never really played it live that much, because it is really hard for me to sing. But I've gotten used to it. I don't know. This song means a lot to me, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. The song's called Broken Symphony. Could you stay with me for just a little while? 'Cause I don't know what it's like to feel alone. And these cold winds remind me of yesterday I was once stuck in. 'Cause I learned the hard way that they all say anything you'll ever want to hear, but you are like my broken symphony. You played me all the right notes at just the wrong time. Sunlight fell on her golden face, so she danced through her life. Sir, I'll always stay the same. I'm never gonna change. But I
I'll say anything you'll ever want to hear. But you, I like my broken symphony. You played me all the right notes at just the wrong time. Her daddy warned her once she let him in, that they'd take the light from her blue eyes. But I fell into his dark horizon. Only now I see I fell for all his lies. He said I love you, and that's never gonna change. I'll always stay the same. But now, who's the broken symphony? And who lost their love for harmony? 'Cause you gave me your propped up sympathy. You played me all the wrong notes, just the right time. Could you stay with me forever and always? Because now I know what it's like to feel alone.
Great. Really good, Mary Sue.
Thank you so much, Vincent.
Listening to Mary Sue. And we have also a special guest, Shannon, is in here with us as well for Live at Lunch, KRFC 88.9 FM. And there's a phone call during that song. Jack was inquiring about your music availability.
What?
There was a gentleman, Jack,
Oh.
and I think about your music availability.
Really?
That'll be something that I think is upcoming in a little bit.
That's awesome. I would love, I love playing gigs or anything.
So there's
like
a
that.
note up on the window, which is actually really hard for me to read.
She could play Bestseller
I'm
after
not
artist.
sure.
Wow, cool. Let's do it.
Nicole is trying to buy your songs right now. So is that something upcoming that you're going to have available soon?
I'm
Is there a
thinking
certain
so.
site?
Yeah. I'm trying to put together an EP right now. That's wow. That is a huge compliment to me. Thank you so much. I don't know who you are out there, but that's awesome. Thank you.
Oh, that's Sabrina. Sabrina, the new
Sabrina,
volunteer.
yes. Hi.
coordinator.
Seeing him out the window there.
That's nice. Yeah.
That is super nice.
Now, speaking of which, that's a nice segue, actually, because you do have that process happening right now. So you're learning quite a bit, not only, you spend quite a bit of time working your music and continue to do so, and at the same time, you're learning more of the kind of the next tiers, so to speak.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just keep trying to improve, I guess. Like, there's so many things that I want to learn, and I know, like, I haven't been doing this for a lot of years. It's not like, this is my professional career, so I still have so many things that I want to learn, so many people I want to talk to. I don't know. I guess if it's your passion, there's never an end to things of what you can pursue. So I'm just going to keep going after it and just see what happens, I guess.
I think the fun thing is that you are able to surround yourself with people that have a similar vision that you have musically.
Well, that's because I live in Fort Collins. That's why. There's so many good musicians here. And furthermore, there's so many good musicians here that are my age, which is super cool for me. Like Shannon and Jared and all these different bands that are, kids that are juniors, seniors, sophomores, that kind of thing. So that's so cool because not only can we relate on the music thing, but we're also the same age, so we can have that young spirit, that kind of thing. So I've really enjoyed that about Fort Collins, and it definitely is turning into the music city.
So let's talk about what some of those experiences have been. Now, really exciting, the two of you. Now, Shannon was chosen to play New West Fest, the singer-songwriter stage last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was so fun. She was amazing. Wow. I remember that performance like it was yesterday. I stood on my feet for the end of it because it was so good.
Well, and she called you up for a song or two as well.
Yeah, we did a couple covers together. I think we did a Lil Wayne rap song. Want to talk about that?
Yeah. We played the song "How to Love." I think we've played it on the radio before.
And just to preface for those that are not familiar, this is a hip hop song by Lil Wayne called "How to Love," which honestly I haven't heard the original version because I know that your version is just so much improved. In my
voice
opinion.
coach, Sam Lee, he makes fun of me every time we sing it because he's like, you're like a little blonde girl. Don't sing rap. Like, no. But it's like, I don't know if any of you have seen the music video. It's really touching, I think. And I guess as teenagers, we all struggle figuring out like how to love, I guess. And that's what the whole song's about. So it's heartfelt and it means a lot. And it's really cool to take something that isn't necessarily our style to begin with and make it our style. So,
Yeah.
Because if someone hadn't heard the Lil Wayne song and they heard you sing it, they wouldn't be connotating hip hop rap. They would just hear
I don't think so.
Yeah, we don't rap it.
It's really beautifully done.
Thank you, Vincent.
Really something. And we should give a shout out to Carissa Gabrielle because she's a professional dancer and choreographer and had you to perform a song with that song that you just mentioned choreographed 3 weeks ahead of time.
That was like literally one of the coolest gigs I've ever played. And you posted this picture on it after, and it was so cool. It was like Shannon and I, and then there were these like arms and like people like dancing in the background to our song. And like I've never done anything like that. You know, you go out and you play your songs, but to have people dancing to your song in the background, I don't know, looking at that picture, I was just like, that was such a cool opportunity. And every time I think back to it, I have to smile. It's one of my favorite gigs I've ever done.
It's nice because Carissa visited the Monday Morning Mix show, and she actually had a young lady, Alexa, sing, who you'll meet at some point. And she has another song upcoming that she wants, if you have the time, to collaborate with the two of you as well. Maybe
That would be awesome.
Throw Annalise in the mix with that song as well.
Why not?
Yeah.
Really, really great. And also, be really cool to mention the Downtown Artery.
Yes. Shannon and I got to play at the Downtown Artery, and I don't know, we had like a really, really good time. It was kind of a last minute gig for us, and so we were super nervous beforehand, but we got up and we did that, and I don't know, how'd you feel about that? I thought it was a really fun gig.
Yeah, we did it 2 times, once outside and then once inside.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So, I liked both of them. Actually, the one that was inside, before it, I came in with a bloody knee because I don't wear heels very often, and I was going down my steps of my garage, and I completely missed and like fell from the top step and like came to the gig with a bloody knee, and people were like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "Yeah, I fell." So,
She's a little clumsy.
It was fun. We redeemed ourselves with music, even though I'm really clumsy and like came in bloody.
We've also gone busking around Old Town. Have we told you about that? We went busking, which is like it's so different because you're not playing for anyone. You're playing for yourselves, hoping that anyone will listen. It's kind of interesting, but we enjoyed that.
And Mary Sue was like
I was so nervous.
Like she was like, "You don't just stand on the side of the road and just sing." And I was like, "Yeah, you can."
And we bought ice cream after with the money.
Yeah,
it was so fun.
Yeah, it's really great you did that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also, it's kind of cool, you did play out of town up in Frisco.
Mm-hmm. Our family friends, the Ungers, shout out to them if they're listening. They let us borrow their cabin in Breckenridge. It's not really like a cabin because it's like the nicest place ever.
It was
my
amazing.
gosh, I was
so cool.
Yeah, thank you so much if you guys are listening. So we got to be up there in the beautiful Breckenridge, and I got all my homework done when I was up there too. So that's cool.
The best part.
Yeah. It's not that fun, but otherwise, like, it was really cool getting to know everybody in Elevation and sing with them. And we actually sang on the bus on the way to Frisco because we took a bus there.
There was somebody who had recognized an article that you were in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you had your guitarist with you on the bus.
I felt like celebrities like, "Oh yeah, we saw you in the paper." I was like, "What? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Play on the bus for you."
Yeah, we kind of felt like famous almost. They're like, "Oh, you're in the paper," and we're like, "Oh my gosh, we're in the paper."
It was so fun, and that was a great gig. Like, it was such a cool atmosphere.
The Barclay Ballroom is the actual venue where you
They
played.
had a disco ball. And my thoughts on disco balls is every room should have a disco ball. So that was awesome. Yeah,
We
it was
should
cool.
install one in my room.
We should do that. All
There's
right.
one over at Avo's, actually. So we're having that variety show happening
yeah,
every 2
okay.
weeks now.
Invite
on
me.
Saturday. So there you go. You're going to have your disco ball experience again.
It's the best. You just feel so much cooler when a disco ball's spinning. I don't know why.
Whenever a disco ball is going, I always want to dance, but then I find that everybody around me leaves. So
Shannon likes to dance. Yeah.
That's not cool.
We should not talk about the dance.
Yeah.
So it has been really a thrill to have Mary Sue and Shannon in here for Live at Lunch. Thank you both so much. And thank you for your dedication to your music and the way that you collaborate. And obviously, you two have a really strong collaboration. You were collaborating with others in town as well. Always had a very collaborative spirit, both of you, and that's really what makes Fort Collins special.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your contribution, all the musicians, and your dedication too. That means the whole world to us, and we wouldn't do half the gigs that we did without you. So that means a lot. Thank you.
Great. And we want to thank Mutt once again for teching the show. I want to thank you very much for listening to Live at Lunch, Vincent, as your host today with Shannon and Mary Sue, both with your Facebook pages. Let's mention that one more time.
Shannon Kate Fitzsimmons, FITZSIMMONS, and Shannon Kate, spelled like it sounds. So
And Mary Sue Music. I'm not going to spell that for you guys.
So great music that we've heard, these songs written by Mary Sue, and we're going to finish up with David's song. Thank you.
Mary Sue turned red.
Check the mirror one last time, open the door, and there you are. Your gray shoes and my messy hair, we're laughing like we don't even care. And every word I didn't say, I leave with you in a simple phrase. My love, I wanna take you to places that you've never been, teach you to know me for all that I am. I wanna be with you, whoa, I wanna be with you. I wanna know what it's like to be by your side and see all the colors that bring you to life. I wanna be with you, whoa, I wanna be with you the way that you do. So walk me down this road I don't know, and I'll trust you and let my past go. You say you see us from an outside view, it's beautiful and you wish I saw it too. Oh, and I thought that you should know I do. I wanna take you to places that you've never been, teach you to know me for all that I am. I wanna be with you, whoa, I wanna be with you. I wanna know what it's like to hold you close and finally let you call me your own. I wanna be with you, whoa, I wanna be with you the way that you do. Oh, the way that you do. The way that you do. Oh, way that you do. Ooh, I wanna be with you the way that you do.
Thank you for listening to Live at Lunch on KRFC Fort Collins.
Live at Lunch.